Pakistani authorities have placed the suspected mastermind of the Mumbai terror attacks under house arrest. Both India and the U.S. believe Hafiz Saeed is behind the 2008 attacks that left 166 people dead. The U.S. has offered $10 million for information leading to Saeed's arrest and conviction. He has repeatedly denied his involvement and says the Pakistani government is being pressured by India and the U.S. Well, for more, we're joined by Sameer Patil, live from Mumbai. He is the director of the Center for International Security at Gateway House. Thanks so much for joining us. So these attacks happened in 2008, yet Hafiz Saeed is only under house arrest now. Was he being protected?
Absolutely, he was being protected. And I think if you look at the current action by the Pakistani establishment, it's true that this is a significant step, given the fact that Hafiz Saeed was the face of terrorism being supported by the Pakistani establishment against India. He was the mastermind of the 2008 attacks, and despite ban being imposed on him by the United Nations and by the other countries, he continued to go in various cities of Pakistan giving anti-India and anti-United States speeches. So in that sense, and he continued to receive protection from the local administration and other sections. So in that sense, yes.
Of course, he and his supporters have denied those allegations, and he is still a suspect. But what is so curious is about why this is happening now, and some suspect it's in part due to the new Trump administration upping the pressure on Pakistan. Do you think that's true?
I think, in a sense, yes, because obviously, if you see the statements which came from some of the White House officials yesterday talking about Pakistan being probably put on that list of executive order where the refugees coming from the Muslim countries. So in that sense, Pakistan wants to showcase at least that it has taken certain action against these terrorist groups which are operating on its territory. But it's a temporary measure. And, I think there will be no fundamental change happening in Pakistan's policy towards the terrorist groups. It will continue to maintain that distinction of a good terrorist and a bad terrorist.
Okay, what about Pakistan-India relations? Do you think this could throw a spanner in the works for those which are already under strain?
It doesn't make much difference for the India-Pakistan relations as such, because India would like to see a much more substantial steps being taken against the Lashkar-e-Taiba and the other terrorist infrastructure which is operating in Pakistan. And we have seen this in the past also, that that some terrorist operatives being put under house arrest, the organizations being banned and all that. But it has been a business as usual for most of these leaders and groups. So India would like to see a much more substantial action. And until that happens, there will not be much progress in the bilateral relationship.
Okay. Sameer Patil, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining us from Mumbai.